My name is Joel Grimes with the Small Wheeler Product Group at Caterpillar, and we're here today with the all-new M-Series family of small wheelers. The M-Series machines are going to build on the legacy of our K-Series platform, which redefined the industry benchmark in the way of performance, fuel burn, and operator comfort. The M-Series family, including the 926M, the 930M, and the 938M, are going to continue that evolution with several industry-first feature and CAT patented technology to make your choice easy. Now, all the M-Series small wheelers are going to enjoy increased performance in the way of tip load. As standard, they will all enjoy an increased capacity for better stability. In the way of fuel burn, with our standard mode, we have lowered the max engine speed to 1,600 revs per minute. We're going to enjoy a fuel savings, again, with this new introduction of the M-Series loaders. And finally, comfort adding features baked into these machines as standard. Let's have a look together. With the M-Series small wheelers, we've got the right solution for your application, from tip to tail. Starting with the business end and CAT attachments, we've got a full line of general purpose buckets, sand and gravel buckets, forks, brooms, high dump buckets. We've got the full range to configure these machines to be successful in your application. With the goal of maximizing your overall performance, we are pleased to bring our patented Performance Series bucket shape to the family of M-Series small wheeler buckets. These buckets dig quicker, about 15% quicker, and put more in the truck on every single pass, between 8 to 10% gain there. We've also designed in an upper surface which is parallel to the cutting edge. So as an operator, you can judge your tool pitch right here from this highly visible surface. Also in our Performance Series bucket is an integrated spill guard. If you do overload the bucket, we will funnel the material away from the pinch points of the linkage, maximizing life and longevity in all of these bearings. Minimizing work tool offset is a key enabler to maximizing your overall performance. With our patented exclusive Fusion interface coupler, we do just that. The key enabler is putting our vertical wedges directly beside the bucket pin and not out here in front of it. That allows us to pull all of our CAT attachments nice and tight to the machine, maximizing hydraulic breakout, dump clearance, as well as tip load. The optimized Z-bar linkage is going to be standard equipment on the family of M-Series small wheelers. Offered in either a standard lift or a high lift version, this patented Z-bar combines the best attributes of a conventional Z-bar with aggressive dig forces, minimal pins and links and levers to keep greased and maintained, with the parallel lift and high hydraulic tilt forces of an integrated tool carrier. If your application demands a multitude of tools, from buckets to brooms to forks, the optimized Z-bar linkage is an excellent choice for you. It's going to maintain true parallel lift with a first to industry perfect parallelism feature, which has less than 2 degrees of variation all the way through the lift range. From a visibility perspective, the M-Series small wheel loaders come to production with a Generation 2 lift arm design, improving visibility at max lift with a reduced cross section here in the torque tube to give you improved sight lines when the linkage is in the air. Electro-hydraulic controls are a true differentiator for the family of M-Series small wheelers. From an operator comfort perspective, they allow us to bring to you in-cab programmable kickouts through the soft touch buttons. You can now program a lower kickout condition, a level tool condition, and a max lift condition. And as you approach those program kickout points, we're going to bring to you an industry first in electro-hydraulic snubbing or cylinder dampening. That's the ability of the machine to know where the linkage is at any given time through these high definition rotary sensors. And as we approach those conditions, we will slowly close the valve to give you a nice cushion catch, reducing wear and tear on both you and the machine. From a performance perspective, the electro-hydraulic controls are going to allow us to bring several industry-first features to you, including fine mode control, adjustable through the secondary display, as well as adjustable lift and tilt response settings. Now, the fine mode control feature available to you in the fork mode is going to allow you to change the maximum hydraulic speed of your work tool. So for pallet forks, we'd recommend a medium setting, and for long forks, auto salvage, or even material handling arm, we'd recommend the slow setting to maximize your control specific to your individual application. Now, the adjustable response for lift and tilt can also be changed through that secondary display to meet your application requirements or your individual operator needs. Now, if you're a fine pick and place customer, we would recommend the slow, which we find gives you the best control of the palletized type material. If you are a fine grader where you need that instant response, we'd suggest that you make it to a high setting to give you that quick joystick to implement response so that you can meet your application requirements. The family of M-Series small wielders are ideal for hydromechanical work tool applications. They come as standard high pressure and high flow. Now, optional equipment will be auxiliary third and auxiliary fourth flow to run a variety of hydromechanical work tools. Through the secondary display, we're going to allow you, the operator, to adjust the amount of flow you send to the work tool, as well as turning continuous flow on or off to meet your individual application needs. Now, to keep your operating costs low with the M-Series small wheel loaders, the hydraulic system has been laid out with dedicated pumps for each system. What I mean by that, the implements, lift, rack, and dump, has got its own variable displacement pump, and steering has got its own variable displacement pump. The value is in combination loads, lifting and steering, like loading a truck, charging a hopper, we are running as efficiently as possible, saving you fuel and maximizing your overall performance. The intelligent hydrostatic powertrain in the M-Series small wheel loader is ideal for a huge range of applications. It gives you true independent control of engine speed with right foot and ground speed with left foot. Now, with the M-Series introduction, we're going to bring in a CAT exclusive feature in high stat powertrain modes. This is going to allow you to customize the feel of the powertrain, unique to your application or to your individual operator preferences. Through the secondary display, you're going to be able to choose between default mode, which combines some of the best attributes of a classic torque converter and a classic high stat into one. Now, if you're chasing true torque converter type feel, you can now choose a TC or a torque converter mode, which brings online a slope compensation logic, allowing this machine, this intelligent hydrostatic powertrain, to coast down hills and around grades. Ideal for long load and carry scenarios where you want to take advantage of that free energy and save a bit of fuel. You're also going to be able to choose conventional high stat mode, which will not move until you put your right foot on the gas and ask it to. It's going to bring on more aggressive deceleration and engine braking, as well as a little bit more crisp directional shifts. And finally, ice mode has been tuned for slippery underfoot conditions to maximize your control in those snowy type environments. Now, if you're working in the waste or industrial space where tires are one of your highest operating costs, the intelligent high stat powertrain has got a differentiating feature in rim pull control to help you maximize your tire life. Through the secondary display, we can increase or we can decrease the amount of torque that we're sending to the tires to keep them from spinning and maximize your traction, maximizing your overall life and your overall performance of your M-Series small wheel loader. When working with hydromechanical work tools such as a broom, the intelligent high stat powertrain complements the fully adjustable flow control with the fully adjustable ground speed control. Through the secondary display and creeper control, we can adjust the ground speed independently from engine speed to optimize it for your various applications. Now let's have a look at the operator environment on the new M-Series small wheel loaders. Now here we are in the best seat on your job site. With safety being our top priority, we have brought to the M-Series wheel loaders an operator presence switch. If you forget to buckle your seatbelt, when you put the machine in gear, you will get a reminder on the front instrument panel to go ahead and buckle up. From a visibility perspective, we're going to maintain our unobstructed panoramic view of our work environment with our single piece front windshield. We've also brought to the family of M Series wheel loaders an exterior mirror, which has got a lower parabolic section, allowing us to see our tires where they make contact with the ground. So as we're hugging a trench or loading the machine on a trailer, we know exactly where those tires are touching the ground. They can be adjusted here in the upper headliner controls. As you load, as you go to the job site, you can customize it to see exactly what you want to see. Also new to the M Series small wheel loaders is an optional rear object detection, which is going to give you both a visual and audible indication through the secondary display as you get close to objects when you're working in tight quarters. Now, if you're working in applications that demand that you leave the machine off-site in remote type areas, the M Series small wheel loaders feature coded start as a standard feature. We can set them up with your choice of code for added security. Now, we know you spend a lot of time running these machines and we want you to be comfortable. We've laid all of the controls out so they're easy to reach, very ergonomic in their layout. Large displays which are easy to read and understand. The seat-mounted controls that are going to move up and down with you, the operator, bring lift, lower, rack, dump, as well as forward and reverse, auxiliary flow control for third and fourth, and differential locking axle right here to a single joystick. Now, the soft touch buttons, which are standard in every M Series small wheel loader, work in conjunction with the optional secondary display to bring those real-time adjustments to your fingertips for those differentiating features. Now, across the upper panel, we're going to bring our electrical mirror adjust, both heated glass as well as mirrors to get you up and running quickly on those cold days. All of our auxiliary and working lights, our automatic temperature control, set it and forget it, as well as our optional Bluetooth radio with an integrated microphone, so you can turn this into a mobile office, including with the highest level of radio choice, an auxiliary input for a 5 volt like a USB to charge your phone, as well as your classic 12 volt and an auxiliary input to pipe your favorite music right up here to the radio. With sound levels as low as 66 dB, in this operator environment, it's going to be quiet, it's going to be comfortable, and you're going to enjoy excellent all-around visibility to make your choice easy. The M Series small wheel loaders feature 3 large service doors which are non-sequential in design. They can be opened and closed in any order. They are all lockable with your standard cat key for added security. When you get the optional extended fender coverage option, they go up with the door to improve overall access. We've also got our electronic breaker panel as well as our standard jumper studs. Using the standard master disconnect key, you can easily get access to the power side as well as the ground side so that you can use this machine to host a jump or take a jump start right here. We've also brought the master disconnects, resettable breakers, right here to the operator side of the machine for your convenience. As standard on the family of M Series small wheel loaders, you're going to get LED lights in the rear bumper recessed for added protection. You're also going to get standard halogen lights in the rear grille with 3 modes in the cab: on, off, or auto. When in auto mode, when the machine goes into reverse, the lights will come on as well as the backup alarm. We will also bring auxiliary lighting options to you with forward and rearward facing LED lamps. Now, when you choose that highest level of LED lighting package, we're also going to bring under hood lighting to light the way to check your coolant levels, to put fuel in the machine, as well as checking your oil. This is a great option for those of you working long shifts. Now at Caterpillar, we understand that making service easy means it's more likely to get done. With the M Series small wheel loaders, we've done just that. Here we are at the last of our large service doors. The entire door goes up, giving access to all your daily service items, including the coolant level for the engine. You can see the sight gauges to make that check. You can belch out your air cleaner, your clean air intake for your engine. We can put fuel in the machine, and we can spin down this door to give improved access to both the dipstick for checking our engine oil, as well as our water fuel separator to spin off any water there. Now, as standard, the M Series small wheel loaders are going to come with automatic fuel priming pump. What this means, we can put our fuel filters on dry, key the machine to the run position. It will automatically prime itself in about 20 seconds and we're ready to go to work. Now, all three M-Series small wheeler models are gonna benefit from a higher power rating with this new CAT C7.1 engine, which meets US EPA Tier 4 final as well as EU Stage 4 emission requirements. Now, to you, the end user, it is completely passive in nature, meaning it is designed to manage itself so you don't have to. There's no buttons, there's no lights, there's no indicator lamps. It will automatically regenerate at a low temperature as needed. There is nothing for you to do. It also has a fit for life diesel particulate filter. We don't expect you to ever have to touch this emission module components. Now, as part of the new emission strategy, you will have to continue to put ultra low sulfur diesel in this machine. Now, you can run biodiesel up to B20, but that's the limit. You will also need to fill the machine full of diesel exhaust fluid. Fill it full of fuel, fill it full of diesel exhaust fluid, and go to work. This machine is going to manage itself. Now, the diesel exhaust fluid fill location, DEF, also known as AdBlue, is right here on machine right behind this access panel. Now, early testing has shown that the diesel exhaust fluid burn relative to the diesel burn is about 2%. Based on the size of the two tanks, what that means is every fourth time that you add diesel to the machine, you're going to have to fill it full of DEF. To help you with that, we have put a level indicator on the primary display in the operator station so you can track those fluid levels. With the addition of diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, or AdBlue, the machine at shutdown is going to automatically purge that out of the engine back to the main reservoir, as indicated here by this amber light. Now, with the introduction of the M-Series small wheel loaders, we have designed in a keep alive system, which will allow you to kill the master disconnect and still purge that system, giving you a fail-safe DEF purge every time. Now, the amber light is going to stay on for about 80 seconds, the full length of the DEF purge. Once that is complete, the amber light will go off, ensuring a complete electrical shutdown. Now, in pursuit of low fuel burn to minimize those owning and operating costs, the engine, the pumps for implement, for steering, for high stat have all been sized to run at a much slower 1,600 revolutions per minute. That's 30% slower than the competition, resulting in class-leading fuel efficiency. Now, if you think about spinning that engine 800 less revolutions per minute, along with all the rotating components, this is a whisper quiet machine. It has less wear and tear, and we enjoy those fuel savings as standard. The M-Series small wheelers have been designed to be efficiently powerful. We're going to bring to you an industry first in power by range. When you're in standard mode, we're going to change the power depending on the speed range that you're in. As an example of that, in range 4, we're going to boost the power so that you get excellent roading speed upgrades. We're also going to bring a power mode setting, which is going to boost the power across all ranges and bump you up to 1,800 revolutions per minute to maximize that overall hydraulic speed. As you can see, the new M-Series small wheelers are packed with value-adding features to maximize your performance, to keep your operating costs low, and to keep you comfortable all day long. We'd like an opportunity to win your business. We invite you to get with your CAT dealer today, set up a demo with the new M-Series small wheelers, and experience the new industry benchmark. Now, let's go to work.